It usually starts with an idea. Some small spark of inspiration. Some small vision that pops in our mind and suddenly gives us something to work towards. This is cool. This is nice. This is interesting. I should try doing that. And then you start traveling down this road, only to find out that not too long ahead of you, there's a bloody big mountain on the way. And you're not really a mountain climber, are you? You can climb them, but should you? It looks pretty tall. And honestly, maybe it's not really worth the effort, because who even knows what's ahead of that? What do you do when you face the mountain? What do you do when you face the biggest obstacle? Because every journey, every path, eventually leads to some kind of a mountain like this. Something that we don't really know how to tackle. We can climb it, but should we? And where do we take the power from? Where can we find the strength to actually do it? To tackle this obstacle? To risk our time, our effort, and our pride without actually knowing what's on the other side? Should you climb a mountain if you don't know what's on the other end? What if it only gets worse from here? After all this time, all this effort, days, weeks, months of work, it all comes down to nothing more than a leap of faith. To do something that is completely against what we're used to doing. To no longer trust our senses, but rather to trust ourselves. To trust our decisions, our logic, whatever it is that led us to where we are right now. Because when there's a mountain in the way, you cannot see the path ahead. And it is then that the true test comes. Not a test of strength, not a test of can I climb this mountain, but a test of do I trust myself? Do I trust the decision I made to walk down this road and to meet this very mountain? When the path was clear, when I could see ahead, I could trust myself better because there was validation to what I decided. It doesn't look that bad. But now that my senses are no longer of use, now that I can no longer find a validation outside, now begins the real challenge. The challenge of trusting myself, of believing what I am about to do is the right thing when there's no more confirmation anywhere. No matter the amount of effort you've already put into this, no matter how big is your vision, no matter how powerful was the force that drove you so far, there is no greater challenge than trusting yourself. It's not a question of can you climb the mountain. It's a question of should you climb the mountain. Or more specifically, should you trust yourself? And to answer this question, just ask yourself this. What do you expect to see behind the mountain? What are you looking for? What are you aiming for? And is it worth what you're about to sacrifice? And don't be narrow-minded. Benefits are hidden in the most unexpected places, but also in the most obvious ones. You might learn a lot. You might earn experience for yourself. You might find something about yourself you didn't know. A skill, a power, a weakness. You may learn a lot about yourself. You might learn a lot about what you're about to do. Maybe it's all you needed in life. Maybe it's actually nothing like what you thought it is. Maybe it's no longer for you. Maybe it was never for you. But to answer all these questions, you'll first have to take the risk and climb the mountain, to see what's on the other side. And let me tell you, what's on the other side might not really be what you expect it to be. Maybe there's nothing on the other side. Maybe there's another mountain. And maybe, just maybe, there's what you've been looking for. But worry not over what's on the other side. That doesn't matter. Whatever it is there, it will stay there. And there's not much you can do about this, if at all. What you should worry about is how do you get there. Despite the sacrifice, despite the effort, despite the time, despite the resources, whatever it is you're about to sacrifice to get to that unknown goal, despite all this, climb the mountain. Trust yourself, because the alternative is to forever regret not doing that. And a mountain on the way is nothing like a mountain of regret when you come back empty-handed. Trust yourself. Climb the mountain. Hello, random viewer. Thank you for listening. I hope you found some value in what I have to say. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing to my channel. This is the best way to support me and really motivates me to do more of what I do right now. It really means a lot for me. If this is the first time you stumble across my videos, welcome aboard. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And either way, I hope to see you again next time. See ya.